YouTube, what's good? So I promised y'all every time I remember the dream realms that I'm in, the places that actually exist other than this. I promised y'all I would share them with y'all. So in this realm I was in, I was at some kind of swimming park, where you go something like Sandcastle, maybe the wave pool, or whatever pools y'all got, but like one of them big amusement swimming pool areas. I was in the water, and I'll never forget seeing a few family members there. I'm not gonna say no names, but one of my cousins was in the water, and I don't know how he got it, but in this dream, he had my 40 cal Smith & Wesson pistol that I own. He took my gun up by the handle. He had it by the handle, not the handle, he had the barrel in his hand like this, and he threw it. And I seen it going, and it hit the stone wall. So whoever created this pool, the designer that built it, it was like you know how you go to a lake or something, you could jump off of rocks, off a cliff into the water. They created it like that. And he threw my gun by the barrel and threw it, and it smacked the wall. And when it hit the ground, I went to go pick it up, and the barrel was busted apart. The whole frame with the slide, it was destroyed. And I looked at him, but I never said nothing to him. I just had my mouth wide open like, wow, you really did that. Like, why would you do that? Right as I approached him, I was taken out of that realm and placed immediately in another one. And the realm that I was in, I remember seeing a pickup truck with big tires on it, probably an 80s style, maybe a Chevy. I think it was a Chevy. And the neighborhood looked as clear as day, like just a beautiful picture of what I was seeing. And I was in my old neighborhood. And I remember I was about to buy a house. Let me say that again. I was about to buy a house, y'all, in the neighborhood that I grew up in. I was about to buy this nice house. I remember seeing the house. The best part about this house is it was 3 pieces to this house. I didn't see the back section of the house, the back section of it at all. But this house was red brick. It had a wooden deck. It wasn't stained or nothing. The deck wasn't stained. It wasn't too high, and it had a ramp you can walk off of that way. But to the side of this house, it was separate. So it was like an addition to the house. Not like a pool house. Somebody would have thought it was a garage, but it wasn't a garage. It was a section about red brick as well, nice windows, sort of like a guest house was right here to the left of it. If you standing facing the house, behind the house was an addition to the house. Then you had the actual house with the wooden deck and the ramp going off. And this, like not a pool house, but like a guest house right next to it. And I want to say maybe 5 yards away from the house was this extra guest house, red brick. And I did listen to this. I didn't want to buy this house. I couldn't control the realm that I was in. But I remember everything about it. And I do remember my thoughts. I do remember my mind. I do remember what I want, what I need, and what I don't want. But I did not want to. But I was focused on purchasing this house. But I didn't want to move back in my old neighborhood at all. That's something I will never do at all to this day. But in this dream, I said that to myself. I don't want to move back in my old community. But this house just had me captured. Like, I wanted this house. I just thought I'd share that with y'all. Comment, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. Go down in the comments and tell me what y'all think about this dream realm that I was in. It might not even mean nothing. I just thought I'd share that with y'all. Not too often do I remember my dreams, but when I do, they play out like movies, y'all. They do. Love y'all. Stay blessed.